is going down, my YouTube family? It is your boy Zary, and we are back for Let's Make It Work Day 3. And, I was thinking to myself, I gotta switch this up. Show my other account, or whatever the case might be. And all I'm doing is making food for Maneater, working on that comp. So I think I'm gonna show you that a little bit later, when I gotta get closer to it being done, when we start gearing them and things like that. But here we are collecting day 4, even though it's episode 3, so we get our helm and get a rare book that is solid. This could be. And nope, we finished rank 3. I'm fine with that. The other 2 guys ended up spending, I think, a little bit of money. One guy shot up real quick, but pick up our mystery shard, get our regular pack. Now, hysterical. And why is my screen all goofy? I hate when that happens. Okay, there we go. Hysterical, by the way. Clan boss. I got the novice chest on beginner. Got an ancient shard. So we got an ancient shard to pull today. I got Outlander right here in the sparring pit, just working passively on his leveling. And today I was able to get Elder, got another rare book. Yeah, we were all 3 of us were really close, and this guy just blew up. So, yeah, good for him. I'll take a free rare book. So, the market, I did go through and bought everything in the market. I unlocked it all. To me, it's essential, especially once they start putting ancient shards in here. The worst thing is seeing an ancient shard down here and you can't get it. Spent a lot of time grinding today, and we'll kind of go over all that here. Now, I did knock out some missions today. I got all the way up to 29, and the reason I did this is because as I was leveling food, I knocked out a lot of these missions. A lot of them were get 4 pieces of gear, or get a piece of each gear from the sewers, and so I was knocking those out as I go, and I strongly recommend you do that, because I was getting pretty low on energy, and a lot of energy comes from here. You get these ones that give you 50, 75 energy. So it helps you maintain and keep going. As far as champions, I got Kale up to 4-star. So cool. Got him ascended to 3-star, working on farming the magic keep. We pulled a Rocktooth when we were farming. So I got Rocktooth up because he's got 1 extra hit of critical. Okay. He attacks all enemies, gives a crit rate buff to all allies, and then he has a heal reduction. So it is a 5-turn cooldown. You can get it down to 3, but he's a farmable champion. So right now, with that heal reduction, it can probably help me out in Fire Knight. And then he has a possibility for an extra hit on his A1. I got Spirit Host up to 30, Death Hound up to 30. Pretty happy about that. I started working on Gladiator, because Gladiator I think can help because he has the decreased attack and the decreased speed, and he does have a stun 2 times at random, and then he has a AoE, so he could help me kind of maybe be a crowd control champion. But that is a 5-turn cooldown, even 4 when booked, and I'm not putting any books of this guy. We got a Greybeard, so pretty excited about that. Through our leveling and grinding, he's got a provoke on his A1, and then all enemies 25% chance of placing freeze. So if you put that if you put him in a stun set, pretty solid. And then he places shield debuff with counterattack. So, and then he is defense and dungeons. So I'll take that. We did get Elder. Not a humongous fan of Elder. He has a provoke, ally protection, and counterattack, but I'm still not a huge fan of him. Marquise is there. Obviously, we're working on Outlander. Zephyr Sniper popped in the market, so I bought her. And the reason I bought her is attacks all enemies on her A1, so that's huge. And then she has a continuous heal on all allies, so defense-based champion, really good champ. And I have 1 3-star food so far, and I'm just kind of grinding up. Now, we also were able to get a Skinner, and I'm going to level Skinner to like 20, 30, because he attacks one enemy 3 times. Could be okay for Fire Knight, but here he removes 2 random buffs from the target, and there's a couple missions where you have to like take off the shield debuff and heal from the magic keep or spirit keep and things like that. Skinner's a very cheap doable option to get you past those missions, so that's why I'm going to keep Skinner there. And you know, the next mission is equipped 4 champions with 6 artifacts of level 8 or higher. And right now I don't got anybody I really want to take up that high. You know, we have a couple champions in the vault here, or in my bag I can click when we are grinding away. So that's kind of where I'm at today. You know, I'm just continuing to grind, knock out those missions. In campaigns, I got up to my next stopping point, which is right here. So I got some work to do to get up to there, but and after that, Deadlands, I think it is Warbane, so that'll be sweet. So with that, that's kind of what we're working on. I mean, there's really nothing too overly exciting. You can see my clan boss damage is absolutely phenomenal. So we're gonna go put some books into Kale real quick, just to book him out. Alright, 2 is A3. I'll take that. We got his A2 already done. I will probably fully book this guy out because he does put the poison on there, but I'm torn between like what is a good place for us to, like I think I'm gonna get him to 50, and then I'm gonna hold off and work on other characters a little bit. Like, I'm not sure if I have another champion on my roster here who is worth taking. Like Spirit Host is, because she is food for a fusion. Oh, and Greybeard might be, because I could end up using him as like the wave control, crowd control. So those are probably where I'm going to go after that. So I'm going to continue to keep trying to push myself further in that campaign. And, you know, we got some massive shard pulls to do. So we're going to start up with a couple mystery shards, see if we can make this account a little bit better. You know, I'm looking for Shield Guard. That's who I really want to, you know, get up and running, because I really think you're going to buy slots. We're going to need it anyways. I really think, like, now's the time to showcase this guy. There we go. Oh, Fortress Goon. Oh, Wyvern Bane. Can't remember what they got. I want to say Fortress Goon has a pretty solid AoE, but he's probably garbage. Oh, Deathhound. Got like a ton of this guy. A couple Deathhounds. Alright. Now here comes the big one. This could change up what we're going to do. Muckstalker. Black buffs isn't bad. Okay. Attacks one enemy, places sleep on them. They have no active buffs. Continuous heal on this champion for 2 turns. Yeah, he's garbage, but he could be good for faction wars. At least early level, so any rare I'm not going to feed at this point, because I think Oh man, I'll have to go through and do that later. I think keeping them at least for early stages of Faction Wars is going to be beneficial. No, that's not what I wanted. Fortress Goon. Decrease speed on his A1. Attacks all enemies with the heal reduction. And then heal the allies. Alright, so he might not be a bad one to put into for Faction Wars for sure. You know, early stages. And then Wyvern Bane. She has decreased speed. Targets turn meter by 20%. And HP burn. Okay, so HP burn. 4 turn cooldown. I have to book that out. 5 turns way too high for clan boss. 3-star sender too, so probably not looking at that. But yeah, we got some Deathhound books to do real quick. Upgrade skills. Where's my boy? Deathhound. We got a fully booked out Deathhound. So right now we're looking at one enemy, upped his damage, goes through shield and block damage buffs, so that's solid. And then the poison on a 2-turn cooldown, so yeah, I just have not been able to keep this guy alive, which is to be expected. I know I threw him in defense and crit chance gear, and not leveling him or anything. So we'll go over to the clan boss, so I can pop another key. Right now I'm in the adapt chest. Man, how about those poles? Yuck, yuck, yuck. Zephyr Sniper or Greybeard might be good to put in when I get him up and running. Maybe put his HP real low so he takes those stuns. That'd be big. But Rocktooth doesn't have any poisons. Yeah, watch me die fast. You'll see. But I'm just trying to make use of what we got, you know, like. Oh, he resisted the poison. Are you kidding me? It's a beginner clan boss. I mean, just watch that damage pour in there. I mean, it's pretty crazy. And then it becomes the Kale show. And I screwed with War Priest so I could get her to take the stuns, but it doesn't last very long. But it's definitely been more beneficial to the account to do it that way. At least, you know, Kale can try to put up as many poisons as possible. Having him in the full lifesteal gear definitely helps out. But his speed's still kind of real slow, so 429, and I was pissed he resisted that stun or that poison. That would have helped out. And then let's edit the team. We were at 429. Now we're gonna put in Rocktooth. I just want to do the experiment here and see what the difference would be with that. And for those who are wondering when I say like take the stun, pretty much it's like everything I've read, and it seems to be working out for me, is what you want to do is you have that person have really low HP but super high defense, and that's how it works, and it seems to be working out that way. So, you know, I bumped up War Priest's defense below, and her HP is below that of Kale. So instead of putting the stun on the Kale, I'll put the stun on the War Priest, and it might get you like an extra 50-60k damage at this point, which isn't anything to write home about, but why not? I mean, so we did do a little bit better. 600k. So that's better. Did we end up getting 2 million? I think we got the top chest. Oh yeah, awesome. Okay. So that's really good for us, right? I mean, I'll take the top chest in easy. And we're nowhere near you know, where we need to be. And my boys come in and just kind of wipe this out pretty quickly. So at least we're getting double the chest, so that's huge. Helping me out there. And arena is we're just picking on people we can pick on. Same thing. Nothing's really changed in there. So we're just continuing to grind the food. Try to form the comps we can form right now. In the dungeons, you know, I went through and just went up. I'm about 5 on all of them. Spirit Keep 3. I don't know if I went through and did that one. 5 on Void. 5 on Magic. Force on 5. 6. So there's gonna be, you know, beating these stages, and we have pretty good affinity with the blue. So I wish I had gear on Zephyr, because I think she's gonna be solid. She might be just as good as what's his face here, Brute. We'll try one with Brute and try one with Zephyr, but so the main thing on this is obviously just we're trying to get it down. We're just brute forcing this down, really no strategy. But I do have the block debuffs in the cleanse. I have poisons for the time, a little heals, and some more poisons. So, you know, that's really it. I mean, we took it down in 33 seconds. Now Zephyr has the attack all enemies and the continuous heal. We're not really in any sort of like worry of dying or anything. So we did the other one in 33 seconds, and this run doesn't look like it's going to be nearly as fast. I got no gear on Zephyr Sniper either. There we go, got the crit, the double hit on the A1. "41 seconds. If I put some gear on her, she's got potential for wave clearing. But yeah. You know, that all 3 ancient shards on this account have really netted us nothing. So, and I'm okay with that, to be honest with you. Like, I want to get somebody I'd like to try to use a little bit differently, but for the most part, we're okay. So we're just gonna kind of wrap it up there, and we're just going to continue to try to tweak the team a little bit by looking for some gear, because, you know, we did pick up the new lifesteal. So you see I got some stuff to sell because we were grinding. That's going to be big for us. And as I'm upgrading this, we'll sign off and I'll kind of tell you where I'm going with it. So I'm going to continue to grind up. I want to get a couple of the uncommons to 3-star. And we're going to push through it that way. I'm going to, you know, get Zephyr Sniper 3-star. I want to get Skinner to 3-star so I can take him into some dungeons. And that's kind of where we're gonna go. Speed and crit rate, perfect. So yeah, that's all we're working on. You know, I appreciate everybody watching, hanging out with me, and yeah, let's equip that before I forget to do that. So yeah, that's what I got for everybody. So again, thank you so much. And if you're just finding me for the first time and you're liking what you're seeing, click that subscribe button, turn on notifications, all that good stuff that goes along with it. And to my XMG family members out there, you know I love you. See you on the next one. I'm out.